Hi, Liam Ward here at LearnTheHarmonica.com with another Christmas tune, and this week we're going to be playing White Christmas. So you might have noticed the tab on the screen, some of the notes have a little star next to them. You might be thinking, what's that asterisk there for? Now, they're overblow notes, but don't worry if you've never played an overblow, even if you've never heard of overblows, because we're going to talk about a simpler version of it as well. Most of these notes are easy, so you should be able to get through the tune with me today. So, we'll start at the very beginning. If you grab your C harmonica, then we can play through this together. So the first line, we're starting on a 5 blow, and it's going to sound like this. Now, two of these notes have those little stars next to them, so they are overblow notes. Now, if you're an overblower, you can play along with me here. Just a disclaimer, I don't do much overblowing, and setting up your harmonica for overblowing is quite useful and does help. This isn't set up for overblowing, so I'm just kind of getting through it. But if you're an overblower, play the overblows. If not, we're going to talk about how to get around these. So the first three notes are okay. We've got... So, I'm dreaming. That's 5 blow, 5 draw, 5 blow. Now the next note is the overblow on hole 4. So you're welcome to go and check a lesson on overblows, learn about overblows if you're not familiar. If you can't play overblows, then just play a 4 draw there. So that would sound like... Okay, so the 4 overblow would then be a 4 draw instead. So you'd have 5 blow, 5 draw, 5 blow, and then you'd have 4 draw, 5 blow, 5 draw. At this point, there's another overblow which we'll talk about. So that sounds very similar. It's just a semitone down from the overblow, that 4 draw, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. The next one, we're kind of almost going to have to skip over this note if we don't do the overblow. So with the overblow, we've got... So that penultimate note is that 5 overblow. If we're not going to play that note, you probably want to play something like... So what I've done there is just extended that 5 draw. So instead of going 5 draw, 5 overblow, 6 blow, I've gone 5 draw and just held that note for the kind of first syllable of Christmas. So, of a white Christmas, kind of just slurred it rather than playing the note between those two. So, with all that faff in mind, the simple version of this line would be 5 blow, 5 draw, 5 blow, and then we play 4 draw, 5 blow, 5 draw, and we'd hold that 5 draw and then go to the 6 blow. So I'll play the simple version of that line now. If you're overblowing, you're welcome to play the full complete complex version, but I'm going to play the simple version now for any complete beginners. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that sounds not too bad. I did put the overblows in for clarity's sake and to really get it right, but that sounds okay, that simple version. I'll play that once more for you. I'll count in to 4, so if you want to join in with me, it'll be after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. And I will just play it once with the overblows, in case anyone wants to play along with the overblows, before we move on to the next line. You'll notice that it's only really this line and then the first line of the next verse that has these overblows, so that's not going to be a problem for the rest of the lines. I'll just play it once and then we'll move on. So this is the overblow version of the first line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as I say, the next line's got no overblows in it, so everyone will be able to play this exactly right. We have in this line, just like the ones I used to know. Can't sing it in tune. But we've got 6 draw, 7 blow, 6 draw, 7 draw, 7 blow, 8 draw, 7 blow, 7 draw, 6 draw, and 6 blow, which sounds like this. Okay, I'll play that again. Just like the ones we used to know. Okay, I'll play that a bit slower. Now we're getting up to the dusty end of the harmonica, so if you are a beginner, you'll find maybe those draw notes 7 and 8 you might struggle a little bit with. It might be to do with your mouth shape, so look at a lesson on getting a good mouth shape and getting a good tone for that. But it's a good opportunity for you to get up to the top end as well. So if we put those two lines together, I'll do the simple version of the first line and I'll add the second line on. On 4, you can join in if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, good, really nice, really nice. Let's have a look at the next line, where the treetops glisten. 4 blow, 4 draw, 5 blow, 5 blow, 5 blow, and then 6 draw. So. Where the treetops glisten. Good, good, sounding really good. And children listen. Sorry. 6 blow, 6 6 blow, 4 blow, 4 blow, 4 blow, 6 blow. So the and is the 6 blow, and then children is 4 blow, 4 blow, and then listen is 4 blow, 6 blow. So you've got to jump up from that 4 blow to the 6 blow. 3, 4. Again. Okay, and then the last line of this kind of first half, if you like, to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Now what we've got there is 5 draw, 5 blow, 5 draw, 5 blow, 4 draw, 4 blow, 4 draw. Okay, and that takes us kind of halfway through, if you like. So what I'll do is I'll just start from the start, and you can play along with me now. I'll count us in on 4, and then we'll do up to where we've reached so far. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, really nice. If you want to go through that again, just rewind and play through with me again for that part. We're going to go on to do the second half now. So, the next line is just the same as the first line we did because we're just repeating I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. So again, play the overblows if you want, or just play the alternative that we talked about using the 4 draw and the 5 draw. So I won't go through that line again, but you can see the tab on the screen. And then we've got with every Christmas card I write, which uses the same tab as just like the ones I used to know. So again, no point us going through that in particular detail. So at this point, for these 2 lines, we'd have I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. Now, we've got these last 2 lines which are going to be different, so it's worth us looking at these in detail. May your days be merry and bright. So that is... I think I'll stick to the harmonica. I'm not much of a Bing Crosby. So 4 blow, 4 draw, 5 blow, 5 blow, 5 blow, and then 6 draw, 6 blow, 7 blow. And that gives us... Okay, I'll play that once more, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3... Okay, got that? I'll do it once more. So join in with me again on 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. And then the final line, and may all your Christmases be white. Ooh, my 3 draw sounds horrible. That needs a bit of tuning. So we've got 4 blow, 4 draw, 5 blow, 5 blow, 6 draw, 3 draw, 3 draw, 3 draw, 4 blow. Okay, so I'll play that once more. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you are a beginner, skipping from that 6 draw to the 3 draw can be tricky. You've got to get used to those distances. The more you play this, the easier it'll get. I'll play that again, and then we'll go through the whole tune. So I'll just play that final line. 1, 2, 3. Good, great, fantastic. We've reached the end of the tune. What I'm going to do is go back to the beginning and just play it in full so that you can play the whole thing along with me if you'd like. We're going to come in on 4, so wait for the count and then join in with me and see how far you can get. I'm going to do the simple version without the overblows. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Really nice, really nice. Thanks for running through that with me. Again, rewind back if you want to go through that again and again. I hope you've enjoyed doing that tune. It's a wonderful Christmas tune, and it's a nice little one for around the dinner table over Christmas. So I'm going to be next week with another Christmas tune. I'm not sure which one I'm going to be doing yet, so tune in on Wednesday. Please like the video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to get free lessons every Wednesday from me. Merry Christmas, and see you again soon. Cheers.